As I was growing up, I was one of those kids that were predicted to be last to succeed. I was one of those kids that was considered uh, trouble, didn't fit the system, being dyslexic, not being able to read and write, missing classes, pretty much missing most of my classes. I remember when I was asked to leave school, my English teacher came out to see me, who had a very large dislike to me. And he says, "Mr. Davey, where are you going?" And I said, I'm leaving school to be able to go be successful." And he says, "Impossible." A matter of fact, growing up, that's what I heard the most, was each time someone asked me what I wanted to do with my life and where I was going, and each time I had something like, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to be the top of something, or I want to be extremely successful, everyone around me said impossible, or you can't do that. And what I found out is that there's a reason why those people were saying that, because it's actually their own belief, not mine. Because when I went and hung out with people who were successful, and they asked me what I wanted to do with my life, and I said to them, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a businessman, they all went, "For sure, go for it." On this journey, I've been very, very fortunate to be able to spend time with some of the most amazing people. And when I talk about the most amazing people, I'm talking about everyday people who are specialists in their fields, who became part of our scientific team that research human development, and to figure out what it is that makes people successful and what makes people unsuccessful. And the research over the last 20 years has made phenomenal changes in our lives, and hundreds or thousands of lives, people that we've taught this information to and shared it with. If anything, I think everyone should be given this information from childhood, because it would change their destiny right from the start. What is Pay It Forward? Well, Pay It Forward is the research of 8 scientists who research the top successful people in sports, business, in many different fields. And what we were looking for was something very simple. Most social psychology was set up on the research of unsuccessful people. So therefore, the social psychology system is focusing on the problem. What we found with business psychology and sports psychology is it's actually reversed to the other way. They focus on what people are good at and what they can achieve. With that, when we started focusing on what people had in common, because from a scientific perspective, one of the ways to measure things is that if you do an experiment once and you get a result back, it's known as a freak incident. If you do the same experiment a second time and get exactly the same result back, it's known as a freak incident. You do it a third time, you get the same result back, it's known as a pattern. And you do it a fourth time, you get the same result back, it's known as a common factor. And why common factors are important is because once we have the common factor, we know if you keep on doing the same thing, you'll get the same result back. So when we started finding the common factors of successful people, we started realizing there's a pattern. There's a common factor that these people are all using the same thing. And so we started applying this stuff into our own lives. And what do you know? We started getting the same results ourselves. A matter of fact, every one of us went on to do great things in our own particular specialist field, simply because we applied what we had learned from 20 years of research of successful people. What's great about this is anyone can use this. There's no difference between you, me, and anyone else but the knowledge and the applied knowledge. So what we do is in the Pay It Forward, as we pay it forward to you, we give you the knowledge, and then you have the choice to be able to action it. And then maybe one day you're doing a video sharing the knowledge of the successful known as Pay It Forward. Have a great day.